Now, since the outbreak of the coronavirus global pandemic, many people were forced to work from home via different online platforms, including Zoom. Despite the global response against the pandemic, with ongoing vaccinations, people are still advised to stay home, but South African workers are feeling bored with working from home. The COVID-19 pandemic is seemingly staying longer than expected, making companies to find ways to deal with social media applications. Let's have more details of that in this report.
COVID-19 lockdowns around the world have forced people to stay apart and changed the way we live and work. Chances are, if you are someone who began working at home due to the coronavirus pandemic, you found yourself sitting on a Zoom video call pretty much every hour of every day. Stephanie Wilhelm found that she adapted quite easily.
Stephanie, thank you so much for joining us. Do you feel there's such thing as Zoom fatigue? Do you feel fatigued?
I haven't found that I got any more stressed or tired. Obviously, I'm on call the whole time. There's not time to break off because you're always on WhatsApp or, the emails are coming in. So it's difficult to turn off. But I think in general, personally for me, I wouldn't say I'm fatigued by Zoom.
For others, it's been a little tougher. Hundreds of millions of Zoom meetings happen globally on a daily basis. Research by Stanford University indicates constantly staring at a screen and interacting with colleagues via Zoom for hours is not good physically or mentally.
The thing with Zoom fatigue in particular is the relentlessness of it. Is that there is no breathing space between meetings. And I think that Zoom work meetings are particularly exhausting, actually, because you're having to watch all of the time. You're having, people are having to wait, raise their hands, hold back in a very unnatural and quite unspontaneous ways.
Finding a balance between work, household chores and family time is key, but it can be difficult when work pressures mount.
So it's about being considerate just in yourself about the space between meetings, arrival and an ending of a meeting, to just have that space in between what you book for yourself and what you book for your staff.
As countries around the world scramble to vaccinate their populations, COVID-19 is expected to remain for a while. Companies will have to find ways of dealing with Zoom fatigue and other online stresses to avoid workers burning out.
Well, thousands, if not millions of people around the world were forced to work from home due to the COVID-19 pandemic.